Okay, so when looking at the value of this house, we have to understand a couple of things. First of all, Coral Ridge Country Club is really the golf course, which is associated with Coral Ridge, which is a very desirable place to live, but it's also all the waterfront, so everything here west of the Intercoastal, all right? So when looking at the competitive set of this house, it was important to look at waterfront only, I think, all right? Because the golf course properties are valuable, but in a different way, and it's a different customer.
That's right, sure.
All right. The value driver here is the waterfront and a different buyer pool from a country club golf course view. So
exactly, and also, you know, boating enthusiasts that live here that want unmitigated access to the Intercoastal. That's basically what we're dealing with here. The other thing about this is, you know, the neighborhood is really characterized by homes that were built in the 70s. Some of them have been upgraded, but there are a few that have been torn down and built anew. All right, so I tried to factor all of the brand new construction out of the competitive set because we know we're talking about a different value.
Yeah.
So if we just look at the state of the marketplace right here, you can say we have about 24 houses that are on the market in this neighborhood currently, and they range in price from low million, like just over $1 million, to up to there's one for 16 million, which is a point lot, which is a brand new house, okay? So we have to be really careful about what we're looking at here. And the thing about this community, which is interesting, but also a challenge when you're doing a CMA, is you have so many different types of houses that not one is the same. So what are the things that we can really measure? And one of the things I like to measure is square feet.
Right.
Okay, so, and when I talk square feet, I'm talking square feet under air. I'm not talking about the garage, I'm not talking about the patio, I'm not talking about the front porch. So one of the exercises I do is I literally look at all the past sales. So here are 18 closed sales in the same neighborhood that we're in right now, which goes from Oakland Park Boulevard up to Commercial and is everything east of Bayview Drive to the Intercoastal.
Right.
Basically, that's the slice that we're looking at. So there have been 18 sales of single family homes in this neighborhood since the beginning of the year. The first sale was on January 2nd. Okay, and you can see the total sum of the sales is about 30 million, and I look at the square feet living area, the total square feet living area, and I just do a simple calculation to get to $440 a square foot.
Right, and I think you had a strong opinion about square footage.
Yes, from the appraisal standpoint, price per square foot really is not where we take it from. Because of pools or locations on the canal, waterfront and stuff like that. So we kind of dissect it a little bit more than going price per square foot.
Right,
but that's a good starting point.
It is a good starting point, and I agree with you. It's one element that we're looking at, because there are a lot of subjective things about the house that a buyer is going to value that we don't capture with square foot.